Good morning, students. Today we will be discussing about phrase and clause. Now, before going into the chapter, I would like you to have a look at the following examples. At noon, in the sky, bed of roses, in the garden, on the hills, under the tree. Now, when we look at these examples, what do we understand? We can see that in all these examples, there are a group of words not making complete sense. There's no subject and verb. So we can say that a group of words that does not make complete sense is called a phrase. Let's see the example at noon. We see that the two words are making some sense but not complete sense, as we do not know what is happening at noon. There is no subject or verb also. So what is it? It is a phrase. Now see the second example. I met him at noon. Here we know that I is the subject and met is the verb. It's also making complete sense. Therefore, it is not a phrase. Let's see another example. Nainital is situated on the hills. Now we know that Nainital is the subject here and is the verb. So it is not a phrase as it has a subject and a verb. Moving on the hills. Now in this example there is no subject or verb. Therefore it is a phrase. Now the next topic is types of phrases. Now there are 5 types of phrases, starting with noun phrase, verb phrase, adjective phrase, adverb phrase, preposition phrase. Let's see each one of this in detail. The first phrase that we are going to discuss is noun phrase. So what's a noun phrase? A group of words that act as a noun in a sentence is known as a noun phrase. Now look at the example. The hungry dog found a bone. We know that dog is the noun here, but when we say the hungry dog, it is a noun phrase. My mother is my best friend. We know that mother and best friend are nouns here, but when we say my mother or my best friend, these are noun. Noun phrases basically consist of a noun or pronoun and words which modify it. Now these modifying words can be articles, adjective, and even possessive pronouns. To understand this, let us see some examples. The sun is shining brightly. We all know that the noun here is sun, but when we use article the in front of it, it becomes a noun phrase. The blue car belongs to him. Car is the noun here, but when you use the adjective blue in front of it, it becomes a noun phrase. My father is the head of my family. The nouns here, father and family, but when we use possessive pronoun my in front of it, it becomes noun phrases. So the modifiers can be articles, they can be adjectives, or even possessive pronouns. Moving on to the next type of phrase, verb phrase. A group of words that act as a verb in the sentence is a verb phrase. So it will be telling us about an action. It consists of a helping verb and a main verb. Example, the child was playing since morning. Here the verb is playing, but with the helping verb was, it forms a verb phrase. The next example, the train will be leaving soon. Leaving is the verb in the sentence, but with the helping verb will be, it becomes a verb phrase. The next type of phrase is adjective phrase. Now adjective phrase will basically describe a noun or pronoun. It will act as an adjective. It can be placed before a noun or even after a noun or pronoun. The hungry dog found a bone. Here the adjective phrase is the hungry dog, as it is describing the dog. The girl in the red dress is my sister. The girl in the red dress is the adjective phrase here. It is describing my sister. In example 1, the adjective hungry is placed before the noun dog, whereas in example 2, the adjective red is placed after the noun girl. So it can be placed before or after the noun or pronoun. Now we are going to the next topic, adverb phrase. A group of words that modify a verb is an adverb phrase. It tells us when, where, how and why. So in adverb phrase, the verb will be modified. It will tell us how, where, when and why. Examples: the thieves escaped early in the morning. Here we know that the verb is escaped, and early in the morning is the adverb phrase. It is modifying the verb escape. It is telling us when. When did the thieves escape? The teacher told Rohan to meet him in the corridor. The verb here is meet and the adverb phrase in the corridor. It is telling us where the teacher told Rohan to meet. The choir sang in a melodious manner. Here the verb is sang and the adverb phrase is melodious manner. It tells us how. The next phrase is prepositional phrase. It is a group of words that act as that consists of a preposition and an object. It informs us about the location of something. He is sleeping on the carpet. On the carpet is the prepositional phrase. They went into the woods. Into the woods is the prepositional phrase. The train went through the tunnel. Through the tunnel is the prepositional phrase. In all these examples, we can see that there is a preposition as well as an object. So that is prepositional phrase. Now the next topic is clause. So a group of words which forms a part of sentence having a subject-verb combination is a clause. So what do we see that it can sometimes make complete sense. A group of words having a subject and verb combination making sense, sometimes complete sense also, is a clause. For example, I love music as well as dancing. Now the subject is I, the verb is love, and I love music is the clause. The next one, take the pills if you want to get well. Now there are two clauses in this sentence. First one, take, the verb, pills the subject, so it is a clause, take the pills. And if you want to get well is also a clause. You, the subject, want is the verb. So we saw that this sentence has